your blankets, your strap if you need them. Come and take a seat that brings joy to your hips this morning. And whatever seat you've chosen this morning, take time to elevate your hips. So check and see that your hips are higher than your knees, so you get that nice natural wave in your lower back. Oh, this didn't happen again, did it? Frank, I need your help. Can everyone hear me?
I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Fantastic, because somewhere along the line, I hopped out here. Anyway, and take a moment to wrap your inseams towards each other. Then lift the buttocks and move it way back and apart and come to sit on the front edge of your sitting bone. Now, joyfully lift the heart up, allow the shoulders to broaden. Allow the lower of your shoulder blades to hug ever so lightly towards your spine and softly close your eyes. And this moment, as you close your eyes, allow your gaze now to narrow toward the tip of your nose and just allow your eyes to settle. Allow your bones to settle. And you can allow your tongue to settle. And as always, take a moment now to quickly recap your weekend. Everything good, bad that happened for you this weekend. So take a moment, Jennifer, to quickly recap your weekend. And without getting too involved, awareness now to rest on your breath. And give yourself permission this morning to connect with the fullness of your breath. The rise, the fall, the expansion, the contraction of the breath. And as always, allow the breath to lift the spine a little bit taller, not your shoulders, not your chin, with a nice internal lift. And allow the breath to fill you and soften you from the inside out. Now stay present in the breath, everyone. Stretch your arms overhead and fit your elbows into your palms. And press elbows into your palms, very nice, and bring it right in line with your chest, in line with your sternum. Now inhale, lift your arms overhead. Exhale and lower down. Inhale, exhale, 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 exhale. Good morning, Vera. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Good morning, Donna. Inhale, exhale, 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 inhale up. Good morning, Jeanette. Exhale, extend your arms into a V. Take a full breath in, please. Have a full breath out. Now breathe yourselves to a comfortable level, and let's all do around a couple of Kapalabhati breath, 108 rapid pumps. Begin to slow the breath down. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Exhale completely. Inhale, take a full breath in. Now, hook your thumbs overhead. Through your nostrils, take 3 slow breaths in. Through your mouth, take 3 slow breaths in. Through your nostrils, take 1 sniff in and hold it for. Wrap your armpits towards each other. Reach up through your fingertips and firm those shoulder blades onto your back. Now lower the breath into the belly, please. I see. Shoot that breath through the crown of your head, releasing your hands in front of your heart. Take a big breath in, please. Have a full breath out. Now lightly bow the head forward, as always bound to the beauty of this new day. Raise your head, release your hands to your thighs, and softly open your eyes. Good morning, everyone. In again, stretch the arms out up and above the head, please, Richard. Extend the arms forward and firmly place onto your back. Interlace your fingers and press the fleas of your hands. Then smartly now bend your pelvis to the left, go to the shoulders. Inhale, better sending and take it to the right. Inhale, better sending again, take it to the left, please. Inhale, better sending and take it to the right. Lift your chin away from your chest. Inhale back to center. Now reach across and hold on to your right wrist with your left hand. Broaden that right hip, then take a giant leap over towards the left. Now very smartly begin to turn that left armpit to the right, then lean back into it as you follow the breath now in your right lung. Take a full breath in, please, Richard, back. Have a full breath out. Inhale back to center. Reach across and onto your left wrist with your right hand. As you broaden into that left, you take a giant leap over towards the right. Now firmly place onto your back and begin to turn that right armpit to the left, then lean back into it as you follow the breath now in your left lung. Take a big breath in, please. Have a full breath out. Inhale back to center. Exhale and release your arms alongside your body. And again, stretch the arms out up and above the head. Let's take a gentle twist to the left, releasing your right into the outside of your left knee. And again, circle the arms out up and above the head. Let's say the same twist to the right, releasing your left into the outside of your right knee. Shift forward to the front end of your sitting bones. And again, circle the arms out up and above the head there. Let's take a twist to the left, releasing your head right into the outside of your left knee. Now, joyfully lift the heart up. Bend the elbows out to the side, then turn now that right belly, turn that left rib cage, turn the heart, turn your gaze, everyone. Inhale, you lift, Stacy. Exhale, you turn. Take a big breath in again, have a full breath out. And again, circle the arms out up and above the head. Let's take the same twist to the right, releasing your left into the outside of your right knee. Now, joyfully lift the heart up. As you stand broad in that left hip, turn your left belly, turn your right rib cage, turn the heart, turn your gaze, please. Take a full breath in, everyone. Have a full breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. And again, circle the arms out up and above the head. Extend the arms forward and plug those shoulder blades onto your back. Interlace your fingers, round your back, and come into a seated cat. Meow. Exhale, lift your heart center up towards the ceiling. Inhale, you round. Exhale, you arch. Inhale. Good morning, Tamika White. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and round. Hold the kidneys nice and full. Exhale and flush it all. Releasing your arms alongside your body. Good morning, everyone. Shift yourself forward into your hands and your knees. And create a series of right angles now in your knees, in your hips, in your shoulders, and in your wrists. Now, very smart to go and extend that right leg long behind you. Walk that left foot forward, hug them towards each other. Inside take your arm and your leg away from the floor. And again, lengthen from the hips into the armpits. Now, as you broaden the back of that right thigh, so you draw that left shoulder blade down and lean onto your back. Take a big breath in, everyone. Go full breath out. Now, without looking back, Vera, bend your left knee down a pen. Reach back with your tip of your outer ankle. Press the foot into the hand. Now, turn again that right belly. Turn that left rib cage. Use your right eye to look over your left shoulder. Take a full breath in, everyone. Have a full breath out. Re-extend your arm and your leg. Kiss that left hand to the floor, then shift things to the left. Right hand to your right hip. Press into that right. Sweep your right arm alongside your right ear and at the right seam of your body. Inhale again, lengthen from the hips into the armpits. Now, as you firm that left shoulder blade onto your back, turn your left chest point up towards the ceiling. Take a full breath in, everyone. Have a full breath. Climb right back onto your hands and your knees, please, Stacy. Now stretch that left leg long behind you. Walk your right inner foot forward. Hug them towards each other. And simultaneously lift your arm and your leg away from the floor. And again, lengthen from the hips into the armpits, left side, right side. And then draw that right shoulder blade onto your back, and then we're in a spiral in the back of that left thigh. Take a full breath in, please. A full breath out. Keep looking forward. Bend that left knee. Reach back with your right and dig off your outer ankle. Press the foot into the hand. Now turn that left belly. Turn that right rib cage. Turn the heart. Turn your gaze, please. Take a full breath in, please, Richard Vag. A full breath out. Re-extend your arm and your leg. Now kiss that right into the floor, shiver everything to the right. Left hand to your left hip. As you press into that left foot, stretch your left arm alongside your left ear, up at the left seam of your body. And again, lengthen equal the hips. Now as you firm that right shoulder blade onto your back, turn that right chest point up towards the ceiling. Take a big breath in, please. Have a full breath out. Shift right back onto your hands and your knees, everyone. Now move the knees under the 2-3 inches back. Tuck the toes under, please, and push yourselves right back into a down dog. And take a minute, just stretch into your hands, lift up through your seat, ground down through your heels. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Take a measure. Through receptive knees, push yourselves right back into a down dog. Press down into your right heel and your left hand. Cross-reference. Stretch down into your left heel and your right hand. Again, right heel, left hand, and make that right foot slightly pigeon-toed as you go away to the thumb side of that left hand. Again, left heel, right hand, please, Tamika White, and get the same broadness to the back of your left thigh, the same going to the thumb side of your right hand. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Lower your knees, your chest, your chin onto the floor. Lift yourselves into a low cobra. Lift your thighs off the floor. Lift your legs off the floor. Breathe in and breathe out. Press your feet back onto the floor. Lift your hands off the floor, Vera. And keep drawing those fingers back in line with your sternum. Take a full breath in, please. A full breath out. Place both hands back onto the floor. Curl the heart up into a queen cobra. Roll the toes, please, and push yourselves right back into a down dog. Take a full breath in again. Of a full breath out. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Knees down, chest down, chin down. Lift yourselves again to a low cobra. Stay to lift your hands off the floor and draw the spine back with your sternum. Lift your thighs off the floor, lift your legs off the floor, and feel that stretch that goes in the diaphragm into your toe tips. Take a full breath in, please. Please point those toes. A full breath out. Hands down, feet down. Curl the heart again to a queen cobra. Roll the toes, please, and push yourselves right back into a down dog. Take a full breath in, please. Of a full breath out. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Rest just your knees onto the floor and gaze forward. Bend the elbows to a right hand and take a sissy push up. Surrender the hips. Curl the heart up into a queen cobra. Roll the toes again, push yourselves right back into a down dog. We might be back bending this morning. Take a full breath in again. Of a full breath out. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Stay still, keeping your right foot with your left. Shift everything to the left. Right hand to your right hip. And then lift the hips up. Extend that right arm towards the ceiling. Firm that left shoulder blade onto your back. Now turn your left chest point up towards the ceiling, please. Take a full breath in again. A full breath out. Kiss that right hand onto the floor. Pause and hover in your plank. Now keeping that left foot of your right, shift everything to the right. Left hand to your left hip. If your pelvis to the left, extend that left arm towards the ceiling. Turn your right chest and lean back into it. Take a full breath in again. Of a full breath out. Place both hands back onto the floor and push yourselves right back into a down dog. Take a big breath in, please. Have a full breath out. With the toes tucked under Francisco, whip yourselves into a modified up dog. We're going to stretch back into your heels. There's a nice broad to the back of your thighs. Now bend elbows to a right angle and come into Chaturanga and Tadasana. Uncurl your toes and lift yourselves back into an up dog. Roll the toes, please, Richard, and push yourself right back into a down dog. Take a big breath in, everyone. Have a full breath out. Now very slowly walk your feet towards your hands. Look where you're going. Is your right at the front of your mat, everyone. Place 2 fists between your arches and find your hip width distance apart. Now bend the knees up where the belt of the chest can rest against your thighs and take hold of opposite elbows. Nod the head yes. Shake the head no. And flutter your lips. Switch elbows, please, Francisco. Keep them in your knees. And very slowly, Isa, begin to rock yourself from side to side. So we need to find more space in our side body. Now rock it back to center, everyone. Keep them in your knees and interlace your hands behind your back. We're going to give the hands to kiss. Firm the little of the shoulders onto your back and extend the little away from your sacrum as you very slowly begin to rock back and forth in your ankles. Now rock it back to center, everyone. Hands to hips, elbows towards each other. Lift yourself up to stand. Straighten the arms out up and above the head. Exhale again, release your arms alongside your body, Tadasana. Good morning, everyone. Put the thumbs, take them all over head and back. Dive forward and place your hands behind your back. And again, peep the heart forward. Exhale and fold. Swing the arms forward. Put the thumbs, take them over head and back. Dive forward. Kiss your hands onto the floor. Step the left leg long behind you. Left knee down. Put the thumbs, take them over head and back. Hands down, please. Come with your tended fingers and straighten your right leg. We go into the hamstrings, the lungs of your legs. Exhale and bend, look forward. Inhale, you straighten. Exhale, you bend. Inhale, you straighten. Exhale and bend. Left knee up and step it back into a down dog. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Knees down, chest down, chin down. Lift yourselves into a low cobra. Curl the heart up into a queen cobra. Roll the toes, please, and push yourselves right back into a down dog. Step the left foot between your hands. Right knee down. Put the thumbs, take them overhead and back. Hands down there, climb with your tentative fingers or use your block and straighten out your left leg. Look forward. Exhale and bend. Bring the pelvis forward and up. Inhale to, good morning, Camille. Exhale and bend. Inhale to straighten. Exhale and bend. Right knee up. Step the right foot forward, please. Put the thumbs, take them all overhead and back. Exhale again, release your arms alongside your body, Tadasana. Again, put the thumbs, take them all overhead and back, please. Dive forward and place your hands behind your back. And again, peep the heart forward. Step the left leg long behind you. Keep that left knee up. So you notice it's come into a high lunge. And expand from the heart center into the finger. Now, as you wrap your armpits towards the midline, fingers onto your back, then joyfully lift the heart up. Take a full breath in, please. Full breath out. Left knee down. Put the thumbs, take them overhead and back. Lean back into it there. Have the hands meet in front of the heart. This is a twist to the right rather. Releasing your left elbow, shows the outside of your knee. As you press against the shoulder, turn that left belly Turn that right rib cage. Turn the heart, turn your gaze, please. Take a full breath in, everyone. Go full breath out. Place both hands back onto the floor and step it back into a down dog. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Take out a chaturanga knees, chest, chin this morning. Inhale to an up dog or a low cobra. The tail squeeze and push yourselves right back into a down dog. Take a full breath in, everyone. Of a full breath out. Step the right foot between your hands. Step the left foot forward. Put the thumbs, stick them all overhead and back. Dive forward and place your hands behind your back. And again, peek the heart forward. Step the right leg long behind you. So long as you can come back into a high lunge. Allow the arm to extension of your heart. As you wrap those shoulder blades, those arms towards the midline, firm the blades onto your back, joyfully lift the heart up. Take a full breath in, please. A full breath out. Right knee down. Put the thumbs, take them overhead and back. Lean back into it. Bring the pelvis folded up. Have the hands meet in front of the heart. This is a twist to the left. Releasing your right elbow, shoulder outside of your knee. As you're pressing against the shoulder, turn out that right belly. Turn that left rib cage. Turn the heart, turn your gaze, please. Full breath in, please, Stacy. Full breath out. Place both hands back onto the floor. Lift that right knee and step it back into a down dog, please. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Take out a chaturanga knees, chest, chin, everyone. Inhale to an up dog or a low cobra. The tail squeeze and push yourselves right back into a down dog. Take a full breath in, please, Vera. A full breath out. Step the left foot alongside your left thumb. Step the right foot forward. Put the thumbs, stick them all overhead and back. Exhale and release your arms alongside your body. Tadasana. Good morning. Bend the knees so long as you can come into your chair pose. Inhale up to stand. Exhale and swan dive your hands to the floor, please. Inhale to lengthen. Step, jump, or run back into a plank. Take out a chaturanga knees, chest, chin. Inhale to an up dog or a low cobra. The tail squeeze and push yourselves right back into a down dog. Step the right foot alongside your right thumb. Turn that left heel to a 45-degree angle, as long as you can come into your warrior one. Gracefully open arms and hips and come into your warrior two. Cartwheel your hands to the front foot and step it back into a down dog, everyone. Step the left foot alongside your left thumb. Turn that right heel to a 45-degree angle, so long as you can come back into your warrior one. Seamlessly open arms and hips and come into your warrior two, please. Cartwheel your hands to the front foot and step it back into a down dog. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Take out a chaturanga knees, chest, chin, please. Inhale to an up dog or a low cobra. The tail and push yourselves right back into a down dog. Again, stretch down to the hands, lift up through your seat. Ground down through your heels. Take a full breath in, everyone. A full breath out. Bend the knees, look between the hands. Step, jump, or run your feet forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale and fold. Bend the knees as long as you can come back into your chair pose. And one, shift with the balls of your feet. So lift your heels off the floor. Wrap those arms towards the midline and align your triceps with your cheeks. Take a full breath in, please, IC. A full breath out. Inhale up to stand. Exhale again, release your hands in front of your heart. Close the eyes for a breather and take a moment to connect with that pulsation of the life force energy throughout your body. Prana. Softly open the eyes, arms alongside the body. Tadasana. Again, bend the knees, long as you can come back into your chair pose, everyone. Exhale, release your hands to the floor, please. Inhale to lengthen. Step, jump, run back into a plank. Take out a chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. Inhale to an up dog or a low cobra. The tail's on the pin and push yourself right back into a down dog. Step the right foot alongside your right thumb. Turn that left heel to a 45-degree angle. So long as you can come back into your warrior one. Backstroke your arms, just more interlace your fingers, please. Inhale and straighten your right leg. Now really arrange it to 3 9 o'clock as you joyfully lift the heart up. Rebend that front knee, fold over, and come into the dying warrior. Now find contact between shoulder and knee. As you press against the shoulder, broaden that left hip, then draw your right hip back in line with your left. There's a head gap. Full breath in, please, Stacy. Full breath out. Lift yourselves back into warrior one, Donna. As you wrap your arm below the midline to Mika White, draw those blades onto your back, skillfully lift the heart up. Take a full breath in again, of a full breath out. Gracefully open arms and hips and come into your warrior two, please. Inhale and straighten your right leg. Parallel your feet. Hands to hips, everyone. Elbows towards each other. Now, parallel your feet, please, Jeanette. Parallel your feet. Joyfully lift the heart up. Now, hitch and crease this, fold over, everyone, and take out the big toes with the middle and index fingers. And again, peek the heart forward, bend those elbows up to the side, draw the shoulders onto your back, and rest the crown of your head onto the floor. Let's not hyperextend the back of your knees, but work and engage in those muscles above your kneecap. Take a full breath in, everyone, and a full breath out. Hands to hips, elbows towards each other. Lift yourself up to stand. Tee your arms away from the midline. Turn the left foot in, please, Frank. Turn the right leg and foot out. Turn the palms up. Tilt back and come into reverse triangle. Now try to stretch out to the legs, everyone, especially into that right foot. And as you hug the heels, so bring a strong lift out space between your pelvis and your belly button as you follow the breath in your right lung. Take a big breath in, please, IC. The full breath out. Now lengthen eagle's hips and release that right into the outside of your right heel. Use blocks if you can't find the floor. Extend your left arm up towards the ceiling. And again, lengthen from the pubis to the palate. And as you wrap that right hip under your left, firm that right shoulder blade onto your back, turn that right belly, turn that left rib cage, lean back into it. Big breath in, please, Vera. Full breath out. Stretch your left arm alongside your left ear, Stacy, and give even more length in that left side of your body. Now stay present in that left foot, bend your right knee, and come into the extended side stretch. Note you can always place your right forearm onto your right thigh if this makes it much easier for you. Now turn again, firm that right shoulder blade onto your back, and turn your right chest point up towards the ceiling. Take a big breath in, please, with a full breath out. Skillfully lift yourselves back into warrior two. Turn the palms up, tilt back, Stacy, and come into reversed warrior. Now really bend that right knee, everyone. Keep bending that right knee. Good work, Stacy. Now hug the heels towards each other and engage the pelvic floor in and up. Take a full breath in, please. The full breath out. Lift yourselves back into warrior two and hold. Again, stretch out to the legs, please, Jeanette. Bend the front knee somewhere, please, if your name is Donna Penn. Now hug the heel and bring a strong lift now to the space between your pelvis and your navel. Take a full breath in, please. The full breath out. Cartwheel your hands to the front foot and step back into a down dog, everyone. Wasn't that lovely? Ride the breath forward into a plank. Take out the chaturanga, knees, chest, chin again. Inhale to an up dog or a low cobra. It tells me to push yourself right back into a down dog. Take a full breath in, everyone. Have a full breath out. Inhale and exhale. Step the left foot alongside your left thumb. Turn that right heel to a 45-degree angle. As long as you can come back into your warrior one. Backstroke your arms and interlace your fingers, please. Inhale and straighten out that left leg. Now bring that right hip around, draw your left hip back. Joyful, lift the heart up. Rebend that front knee, fold over, and come into the dying warrior. Let the head go, let the neck go, let the thoughts go. And work and stretching that knee away from your sacrum. So you get to breathe into your kidneys in the middle of your back. Take a full breath in, please. A full breath out. Now, keeping that fullness in your kidneys, lift yourselves back into warrior one. As you wrap your armpits towards the midline, draw the shoulders down to your back, then lean back into it. Take a full breath in, please, Francisco. A full breath out. Gracefully open arms and hips to meet the white and come into your warrior two. Inhale and straighten out that left leg. Parallel your feet. Interlace your hands behind your back again. Now, joyfully lift the heart of town. Now, hip increases, fold over, and rest the crown of your head onto the floor. Lift it away from your sacrum, and again, go back to breathing into your kidneys. Breathe in, and breathe out. And again, peep the heart forward. Stretch that right knee across and hold on to your left ankle. Extend your left arm up towards the ceiling, taking the gaze against the left corners of your eyes. Breathe in and breathe out. Stretch that left knee across and hold on to your right ankle. Extend your right arm up towards the ceiling. And again, lengthen from the hips into the armpits. And as you lift that left butt up in line with your right, turn again that left gut. Turn that right rib cage. Lean back into it. Take a big breath in, please, Tanika White. A full breath out. Place both hands onto your hips, elbows towards the midline. Lift yourself back up to stand. Tee your arms away from the midline. Turn the right foot in, Frank. Turn the left leg and foot, Tanika. Turn the palms up, icy. Tilt back and come into reverse triangle. Now truly stretch down to the legs, everyone. Then Jeanette, as you hug the heels, so bring a strong lift now to the pelvic floor, in and up. Now lengthen eagle lifts and release that left hand to the outside of your left heel. Extend your right arm up towards the ceiling. And again, lengthen from the pubis to the palate. As you wrap that left buttock onto your right, firm that left shoulder blade onto your back. Now turn your left chest point up towards the ceiling. Full breath in, everyone. Full breath out. Sweep your right arm alongside your right ear. Ground into that right foot. Bend your left knee and come into the extended side stretch. And again, now you can always place your left forearm against your left thigh. Which is as you firm that left shoulder blade onto your back, turn your left chest point up towards the ceiling. Take a full breath in again. Have a full breath out. Strong legs lift you back into warrior two. Turn the palms up. Tilt back and come into reversed warrior. Go ahead and bend that front knee some more, please, Stacy. And as you hug the heel, bring a strong lift again to the pelvic floor. In and up. Big breath in, please. Full breath out. Lift yourselves back into warrior two and hold. Again, stretch out to the arms, stretch out to the legs. Jeanette, lift your left arm up some more. The left arm. Jeanette. Perfect. Now hug the shoulders onto your back and turn the gaze, please, to see your left middle finger. Take a full breath in again. Have a full breath out. Cartwheel your hands to the front foot, everyone, and step it back into a down dog. Wasn't that lovely? Ride the breath forward into a plank. Lower your knees, take them as wide as the stick in that. Bring the big toes to kiss and come into a child's pose. You can always put a block under your forehead. You can always bend your fingertips and make it an active resting pose. Breathe in and breathe out. You're wrapping those armpits towards the midline. Inhale and exhale. And when you kiss your hands flat to the floor, tuck the toes under and push yourselves right back into a down dog. Again, stretch out to the hands, lift up through your seat, ground down through your heels. Breathe in and breathe out. Bend the knees, look between the hands, step, jump, or run your feet forward. Be mindful of your neighbors. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale and fold. Bend the knees, so and come back into your chair pose. Inhale up to stand. Exhale again, release your arms alongside your body, Tadasana. Everyone shift the weight into your right foot and draw your left knee up. And draw your left knee up. Very, very nice. Please flex that left foot. Interlace your hands to the back of your thigh, close towards your private parts. Press out through your heel, press into the mount of your toes, hands to hips, elbows towards each other. As you lower that left hip in line with your right, if it's appropriate, extend your rounded twist and come into Padangustasana. Breathe in and breathe out. Have the hands meet in front of the heart, everyone. Now skirt that left leg long behind you and come into Warrior 3, taking whatever arm variation comes naturally to you. Breathe in and breathe out. Without a thud, step it back into a high lunge. Have the hands meet in front of the heart. Let's take a generous twist if it's the right, releasing your left shoulder, elbow to the outside of your knee. As you press the against the shoulder, to your arms. As you draw that right hip back in line with your left, either take a bind or stretch that right arm alongside your right ear. Knee press shoulder, knee press shoulder. Full breath in, please. Full breath out. Inhale and exhale. Place both hands back onto the floor. Step the left foot forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale and fold. Again, bend the knees once and come back into your chair pose. Inhale up to stand. Exhale again, release your arms alongside your body, Tadasana. Shift the weight into that left foot and draw your right knee up. And keep that foot flexed. Interlace your hands close towards your private parts and stand tall. Press out through your heel, press into the mount of your toes, hands to hips, elbows towards each other. As you lower that right hip in line with your left, sweep your arms and come back into Padangustasana. Now really wrap those armpits towards the midline. Draw those legs onto your back, lift your chin off your chest. Breathe in and breathe out. Have the hands meet back in front of the heart, please. Skirt that right leg long behind you without turning out. Taking the same arm expression you took on the other side. Breathe in and breathe out. Full breath in, please. Full breath out. Now, without a thud, step it back into a high lunge. Have the hands meet in front of the heart, Francisco. Let's take the twist to the left, releasing your right shoulder, elbow to the outside of your knee. As you're pressing against the shoulder, to your arms. As you draw that left hip back in line with your right, sweep your left arm alongside your left ear, and again, lean back into it. Breathe in and breathe out. Full breath in, please. Full breath out. Place both hands back onto the floor and step it back into a down dog, right back into the dog. Wasn't that lovely? Ride the breath forward into a plank. Lower your knees, your chest, your chin onto the floor. Lift yourselves into a queen cobra. Exhale, push yourselves right back into a down dog. Drop your shoulders, Stacy. Again, stretch hands to the hands. Now, and again, Karen, Micah, bend your knees ever so lightly, Karen. Yes, there you go, Karen. Now push the buttocks further back and up. Now, Karen, stick your chest out a little bit more. You've got a nice long torso. Yes, so give me a little bit more of a wave, Karen, a little bit more of an arch in your lower back. So bend the knees a little bit more. The other way, Karen, the other way. Stick your chest out. Yes, love, that's it. That's more the archetype of a dog. Breathe. Richard, look forward. And breathe. Good morning, Amy DeVille. Bend the knees, look between the hands. Step, jump, or run your feet forward, please, down a pen. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale and bow. And again, circle the arms out up and above the head. Extend, release your hands to your hips, elbows toward, up to stand, elbows towards each other. Come on up to stand, please, Karen. Everyone, step that left leg a good 3 feet behind you. And keep the hips at 3 and 9 o'clock. Extend your left arm up, Richard. Now lean back into it, plug into that left foot. Extend the heart forward and release your left into the outside of your right heel. Draw that right hip back in line with your left. Turn to the left belly to the right shoulder and extend your right arm up towards the ceiling. And use blocks if you can find the floor. Now when we're really working, drawing Francisco that right hip back in line with your left, as you allow that rotation now to happen across the lower tips of your shoulder blades. Take a big breath. You're right, Stacey, you okay? And breathe out. Everyone, hands to hips, please. Elbows towards each other. Lift yourself up to stand. Stacey, turn to face us. Yes. Now, Stacey, step that right foot a good 3 feet behind you and keep your hips looking at us. Extend that right arm up towards the ceiling. Now, joyfully lift the heart up. Extend it from the body forward and release that right into the outside of your left heel. Draw the left hip back in line with your right and extend your left arm up towards the ceiling. And again, lengthen from the hip into the armpits. Rick, if you have a block, put that block to the outside of your right foot. Then straighten the left and extend your right arm up to the ceiling, Richard, Rich, the right arm. Take a full breath in, please, Francisca. Keep drawing that left hip back. Have a full breath out. Hands to hips, everyone. Elbows toward you. Lift yourself up to stand. Step the right foot forward. Stepping or jumping your feet to touch. Arms alongside the body, Tadasana. Stacey, this one is for you. Bend the knees so it doesn't come back into your chair pose. Extend, release your hands flat to the floor, Stacey. Climb into the balls of your feet and fit your knees into your armpits. Shift the weight into the mouths of your fingers and lift yourselves into Bakasana, the crane pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Full breath in, please. Full breath out. Step your feet back onto the floor. Rest your knees onto the floor and come into a closed knees child's pose. A closed knees child's pose. Frank, a closed knees child's pose when you're ready. If you have a headstand practice in the middle of the room, go right ahead and do so. If you're working against the wall, be mindful of your wall, be mindful of your neighbors. If you're not inverting this morning for whatever reason, you can always go and lay on your back and bring the soles of your feet to touch. Otherwise, let's do a round of the dolphin. Not too sure what the dolphin is. Look at your screen and look for Donna Penn. She's wearing black with a blue mat. She's doing the dolphin. So look and see what she's doing and join her in doing the dolphin. Now, I'm also going to give that option. If you'd like to do a shoulder stand, go right ahead and do so. Even though that's not really what I like to teach. But if you've got a shoulder stand practice also, you can also give that a try, couldn't you? Oh, very lovely. Keep going with it, Donna. Oh, very lovely, Donna. Now walk in some more, Donna. Lift one leg off the floor. Straighten that leg, the one that's off the floor. Lift that towards the ceiling and flex that foot. Good. Put it back on the floor. Walk in some more. Now lift the other leg up. Fold yourselves back into a child's pose, everyone. Right back into a child's pose. If you're away from your spot in the room, make your way back into the room. And let's all meet back in down dog. Right back into the down dog. Again, stretch hands to the hands, lift up through your seat. Ground down to the center of your heels without having to extend the back of your knees, everyone. Let's do another balance. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Shiver your fingers to the left. And this time, stack your legs. If you can place the sole of your right foot to your left inseam there, be my guest. Stretch your right arm alongside your right ear and come back into a second variation of the side plank. Breathe in and breathe out. Place both hands back onto the floor. Roll over to the right, left hand to your left hip. Take the same arm leg expression you took on the other side. Now stretch that left arm alongside your left ear, Francisco. Turn your right chest pointer towards the ceiling and again lean back into it. Take a full breath in, please. A full breath out. Left hand down and push it right back into a down dog. Take a full breath in, please, Vera. A full breath out. Extend the right leg high behind you this morning. Now look where you're going, please, Rick, and step that right foot alongside your right pinky finger. Rest that left knee to the floor and point your left toes. Pause here for a moment and hug your knees energetically towards each other. Walk the hands forward and notice the left. Turn that right foot into ballet first and second position. Turn the triceps towards each other. First come onto your right forearm, then come onto your left forearm. Now broaden into that right hip. If it's appropriate, tuck the left toes under and lift your left knee off the floor. Breathe in and breathe out. Take a big breath in, please. A full breath out. Walk the hands back up and step it back into a down dog split, extending the right leg high behind you. Now bend your right knee and roll that left hip under your right. Turn the gaze into your left armpit, look up to see your right heel. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale back through center. Draw that right knee to the outside of your right wrist. Bring your right shin parallel or parallel to the mat and come into Ekapada, Raja Karpatasana, the pigeon preparation. Walk the hands forward and come down to your forearms this way, right into the forearms. Bring the palms to kiss, please, Vera. Press your wrist into the floor, Rick, then pull the wrist back as you pull your pubis, your belly button, your sternum forward. Breathe in and breathe out. Take a big breath in, everyone. Have a full breath out. Walk the hands back up and step it back into a down dog split. Extend again the right leg high behind you. Ride the breath forward into a three-legged plank. Shift everything to the left. Step the ball of your right foot behind your left. Flip it open and come into the wild thing. Breathe in and breathe out. Full breath in, please. Full breath out. Right hand down and push it back into a down dog. Extend the left leg high behind you. Now without a thud, step that left foot alongside your left pinky finger. Right knee down. Pause and hug your knees and drop it towards you so the gaze goes forward and up. Now turn that left foot into ballet first and second position. Walk the hands forward with the right. Turn the triceps to it. First come onto the left forearm, then come onto the right forearm. Beautiful. If it's appropriate, tuck the right toes under and lift that right knee off the floor. Breathe. Keep hugging the heels towards each other. Breathe in and breathe out. Walk the hands back up and step it back into a down dog split, extending the left leg high behind you. Now bend your left knee and roll your right hip under your left. Please flex that left foot. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale back through center. Now draw that left knee to the outside of your left wrist. Bring your left shin parallel or parallel the mat and come back into Ekapada, Raja Karpatasana. Use props if you need support for your hips. Walk the hands forward and come onto the forearms. Bring the palms to kiss, please, Frank. Richard, press your wrist into the floor and you should pull the wrist back as you pull your pubis, your belly button, your sternum forward and up. Breathe in and breathe out. Full breath in, please. Full breath out. Walk the hands back up and step it back into a down dog. Split extending the left leg high behind you. Ride the breath forward into a three-legged plank. Shivers to the right. Bend your right left knee, shivers to the right. Flip it open again and come back into the wild thing. Breathe in and breathe out. Full breath in, please. Full breath out. Left hand down and push it back into a down dog. Everyone kiss your knees onto the floor. Very nice. And come and stand on your knees. And come and stand on your knees. Tuck the toes under or not. Hands to hips, elbows towards each other. As you wrap the tailbone down and under, backstroke your right into your right heel, the sole of your foot against your sacrum. Backstroke your left into the heel, the sole of your foot against your sacrum. Drop the head back and take a quick sniffing breath. Chin to chest, lift yourself back onto your hands on your knees. Tuck the toes and push yourself right back into a down dog. Clear the lower back. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Bend the elbows straight back and release everything onto the floor. I just love everyone. Interlace your hands behind your back. Press into your toenails, press into your ankles. Lift your head, lift your chest, lift your sternum, lift your hands, lift your thighs, lift your legs off the floor. Breathe in, keep lifting those thighs off the floor, and breathe out. Release everything onto the floor. Create a pillow with your hands and rest your forehead to that pillow. Keep that lift in your chest, that broadness in your clavicle. Bend both knees, everyone. Reach back into the tops of your feet or your ankles. If you're onto the ankles, please flex your feet. Press your shins toward the back of the room and use that now to lift your head, your chest, your belly off the floor. Lift your thighs off the floor. So keep pushing those shins back. Let the legs do the work this morning. So keep pushing those shins back. Breathe. Good work, Stacy. Push a little bit harder, please, Karen. Push those shins back some more to lift your chest a little bit higher. Full breath in, everyone. Full breath out. Release everything onto the floor. Very, very lovely, everyone. Hug the knees towards each other. Then push back into a closed knees child's pose again. Into a closed knees child's pose. Clear the lower back. Close the knees, Donna. Now, very smartly, everyone, sit to the outside of your left heel into the mermaid. To the outside of your left heel and come into the mermaid. Walk your right hand away from the midline, please, Francisca, the right hand away from the midline. Sweep your left arm alongside your left ear. Now, very firm that right shoulder blade onto your back. Then turn your chest ever so lightly to the left. As you breathe now into your left lung, breathe in and breathe out. Left hand down, extend the legs forward. Then swing them over to the other side. And swing them over to the other side. Very, very nice, everyone. Now walk your left hand away from the midline, please, Donna Penn. Sweep your right arm alongside your right ear. And again, lengthen from the hips. Rick, I'd go the other way. Yes, the other hand, no, the legs were good, but change hands. Now really turn now that left chest point towards the right. So you get to lean back into it. Big breath in, please. Full breath out. Right hand down, everyone. Step your left foot to the outside of your right knee and come into a half-seated spinal seat. Very lovely. Extend your right arm towards the ceiling. Let's say it's a twist now to the left, releasing your right elbow shoulder to the outside of your knee. And when press the knee, Donna, lift your chin off your chest. Let me see even more of your front. Keep lifting, Donna. Even more. You're much taller than that. Now press against the shoulder and turn that right belly. Turn that left rib cage. Turn the heart, turn your gaze, everyone. Inhale, you lift. Exhale, you turn. Inhale back through center. Let's counter twist the right. Inhale back through center. Let's switch legs, please, Donna. Let's switch legs. Good morning, Tamika. Good morning, Icy. Now extend that left arm up towards the ceiling. This is a twist to the right, everyone. Really good work, Francisca. Releasing your left shoulder out to the outside of your knee. And when press the knee against the shoulder elbow and turn that left belly. Turn that right rib cage. Turn the heart, turn your gaze, everyone. Please drop your shoulders. Please lift your chin off your chest. Full breath in, please. Full breath out. Inhale back through center. Let's counter twister with the left. Inhale back through center, everyone. Extend your left leg long and place your right ankle above your left knee. Right ankle above the left knee. And when walk your hands a foot behind you, please, Stacy. Fingertips are forward. Now bend your left and step that left foot to the floor. Stretch both knees forward and lift your hips away from the floor. Breathe in and breathe out. Take a big breath in, please. A full breath out. Place both hips back onto the floor. Extend that right leg long and place the sole of your left foot to your right inseam. Left foot, right inseam. Just like being in that right foot, left inseam. My apologies. Right foot, left inseam. My apologies. Press slightly in that left knee. Now lift and turn away to see that left leg. Fold over and come into Janu Shirshasana C. Donna, put a slight bit in that left knee. Breathe. Now pull your chest forward. Breathe. Reach out through the crown of your head some more, please, Richard Van. Inhale and exhale. Inhale back at the sit, everyone. Extend that left leg long, that right leg long. Rest your left ankle above your right knee and flex both feet. Rick, walk the hands up, hands are forward. Now step that right foot flat to the floor. Stretch both knees forward, lift your hips off the floor. Breathe, keep flexing that left foot, everyone. Keep stretching the knees forward, so you lift your pubis into that space. Take a full breath in, please. Have a full breath out. Hips down, everyone. Hips down. Extend that right leg. Now place the sole of your left foot to your right and see Prince Francisco. Now lift your turn to see that right leg. Fold over and come back into Janu Shirshasana C. B. Then when turn the belly ever so lightly to the right, there are three components to this pose. It's a hip opener, so make sure that there's balanced weight in your seat. It's a twist, so turn everything a little bit more to the right. Lastly, it's a forward fold. So really see if you can stretch the front of your body forward. Inhale back up to sit, everyone. Extend both legs long. Extend both legs long. And as you wrap your inseams towards each other, lift off your anus. Put a slight bend in your knees. Fold over and fit your knees into your armpits. And fit your knees into your armpits. Now, Rick, I'm not a big fan of reaching the arms overhead, because when you reach the arms overhead, then you lift your shoulder blades off your back. So let the arms go down to the floor. Let the arms go down to the floor. Now work in stretching your front body forward, so you're not using your upper body so much. There you go. So those shoulder blades stay on your back. The shoulder blades support the lifting of your heart. When those shoulder, and Rick, don't look back at your belly, but look forward. Life is ahead of us. So the shoulder blades support the lifting of the heart. When those shoulder blades lift off your back, your shoulders are rounding forward. Now fold into it. Don't round into it, but fold into it so your belly, your chest can rest against your thighs. So we really know that you have access to your hip joint as opposed to hinging from your middle back, which we all do when we work on the computer. So work in stretching the front of your body forward. Take a full breath in, please. Have a full breath out. Lift yourselves right back up to sit. Keep that bend in your knees. Frank, hold on to the back of your thighs and sit upright. Lift your toe tips to knee level, eye level, or above your hairline. You may extend your arms forward up to the ceiling or continue to hold on to your thighs. Breathe in and breathe out. Full breath in, please. Full breath out. Lower yourselves halfway down into Ardhanavasana. Take a full breath in again. Have a full breath out. Release everything onto the floor and come into a happy baby. Into a happy baby. A happy baby. As you slowly now let your head rest, as you slowly rock yourselves from side to side. Make footprints up towards the ceiling. So we really know that you're in your hip joint. Now bend those knees down towards your armpits. Let the head rest down. Don't use your upper body so much. Rock it back to center, everyone. Hug both knees onto your chest, please, down and pen. Shift the hips over to the right and release both knees over to the left. Cactus to your arms. When it's appropriate, turn your head to the right. Knees to the left, head to the right. Rick, knees to the left, head to the right. Let it be hands-free. Very lovely, everyone. Tamika, inhale back at the center. Shift the hips over to the left and take both knees over to the right. When it's appropriate, turn your head to the left. As you follow the breath now in your left lung. Richard, lift those knees a little bit high in line with your belly button. Thank you, handsome. Inhale back to the center. Let's start to take rest. Now, if you have two blocks, here are the choices to do with your blocks. You can either place, I have two blocks here, so you can always look over and see what I'm doing. If you have two blocks, place one block at the second level to support your shoulder blades. Then place the block at the highest level behind it to support your head. Not too sure what we're doing? Look into your screen, you'll see Vera's son. She's got a good view. She's got the blocks, one supporting her shoulder blades, which is at the second level. Stacy, great seeing you. I'll see you on maybe Wednesday in person. Perfect. So Karen, you have two blocks up. Perfect. So Karen, put the first one at the other level. Go higher. Flip it over. The other level. Turn it one more time up. Right there. Now put the other one behind it at the highest level. Perfect. A little bit more back, please, Karen. A little bit more back. A little bit more back. Away from each other. Now the lower one supports your bra strap. Now the other one supports your head. Perfect. Careful now, Karen. Careful now. Then bring the soles of your feet to touch, everyone. Turn the palms up. Close your eyes. Soften your tongue with the roof of your mouth. And give yourself permission now, Jen Farthing, to relax and renew. What a group we have here this morning. Stretch the right leg forward. Stretch the left leg forward. And tip a little back into your calves, a little bit more weight into your thighs. And you can get that natural wave, that natural arch in your lower back. Point and flex your feet a few times. Open and close your hands a few times. Roll your wrists, your ankles in both directions a few times. Draw the right knee up, please, Karen. Draw the left knee up, please, Jennifer Farthing. And roll onto your side, please, Amy DeVoe. Whatever side is appropriate to roll onto that side. And keep that same shape in your spine. Great work, Karen. Honorio. Chin to chest, press into the top arm, and lift yourselves back into a comfortable cross-legged seat. into a comfortable cross-legged seat. And again, if you find that your hips are higher than your knees, then by all means, elevate your hips. Have the hands meet in front of the heart, please, Tamika White. And softly close your eyes. Now, before we rush off into the week, take a moment to connect with one thing that you're grateful for today. Then light to bow the head forward. Is always bound with love, compassion, forgiveness, and great gratitude. Namaste.